Hey kids, it's time to hear another Bible story on the Small Catechism. This week you've been learning the second article of the Creed, which goes like this: and I believe in Jesus Christ, His only Son, our Lord. Jesus is God's Son. He's not merely a man, but He is God's Son. In fact, Jesus is God. It's kind of hard to understand, but He is. Even though He looks like a man, He is also God. Well, we're going to hear a story today about Jesus' first miracle that shows us that He was not simply a man, but He was absolutely God Himself, because He was able to do such an incredible miracle. Let's listen. 4 men had now become followers or disciples of Jesus. A few days after they began to go about with Jesus, there was a wedding in the village of Cana. Jesus and His followers were invited to attend. Jesus' mother was there too. During the wedding feast, an embarrassing thing happened. The host ran out of wine. Jesus' mother came to Jesus and said, "They have no more wine." "What does this have to do with me?" Jesus replied. "My time has not yet come." But His mother said to the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." Nearby were 6 stone water jars. These jars were used by the Jews for their religious ceremonies. Each held about 20 or 30 gallons. Jesus said to the servant, "Fill these jars with water." So they filled each jar to the very top. Then Jesus said, "Now dip some out and take it to the man in charge of the wedding feast." When the man in charge tasted it, the water had already become wine. He didn't know where this wine had come from. The servants knew, of course. Then the man in charge called aside the man who had just been married. He said, "People always serve the best wine first. Then when everyone has had their fill of drink, they serve the cheaper wine. But you've saved the best until last." This was the first of the miracles that Jesus did as signs of who He was. His glory was revealed there at Cana, and His followers believed in Him. Jesus did a great miracle because He is God. He did a miracle that only God can do. He turned water into wine. And so this Jesus that we believe in, He's not just a man, but He is God. And as we'll see, He was God so that He could save us forever.